Welcome back to TJR Boxing. Giving my follow-up for Rios Pacquiao. It's November 26th, 2013. Pacquiao beat Rios in a unanimous decision. And what did we learn from this? Pacquiao still has it. But not as much as I think people think. To me, he did slow down in the late, early rounds, middle of the fight. And Brandon did see some success here. But Pacquiao had a lot of respect for Brandon, and freshly off his knockout loss with Marquez, he wasn't going to stay in there and take any chances, so he just ran. He was still scoring punches and keeping Brandon off of him, but you could tell that the punches that Brandon did land, to me, seemed like they hurt Pacquiao a lot more than it should, because he didn't really catch him clean. And I think this shows us that Pacquiao has lost some of his durability moving up in the weight classes. He's still fast as ever. I think his punching power is still there. But to me, he doesn't have the durability that he used to have. I mean, if you look at his early fights with Marquez or Barrera or Morales, those were just all out. You give me what you got, I'll give you what I got. We'll see who's standing at the end. I don't think Pacquiao can do that anymore at this weight class. But saying that, I do think that Rios' team, and all due respect to Robert, I love Robert, I respect Robert a lot. I think they missed a critical adjustment. Brandon's throwing the left hook to the head, and when you're an orthodox fighter versus a left-handed fighter, and this is what I teach my fighters, and I teach my left-handed guys to punch and then move out this way to my left-hand side if I'm the defensive fighter, or if I'm the orthodox fighter. I want the Southpaw to come in and then go out this way. And Brandon was throwing the left hook high. Well, Pacquiao was ducking all of them, every single one. You know, he got caught once or twice, but nothing clean. And what I teach my fighters is throw that left hook downstairs, whether you catch them on the arm or if you reach all the way around and catch them on the side. You know, it's not even so much as trying to hit them, it's just trying to trap them. Stop that movement from that direction, and you can either come up with a right uppercut or you can turn and face them. If you turn and face them, you have to be careful, though, because if the southpaw stops and then throws a straight, you're going to get nailed. So when you throw that hook and you catch them and they stop, when you start to come around, you have to look for that straight left. So that's my tip for the week also. And then a little bit of a complaint. When Pacquiao was grabbing Rios, he would turn his head away. And when he would turn his head away, he would get hit in the back of the head. Go figure, right? But then he would complain to the referee, and I think the referees have been conditioned to this so much that he warned Brandon, the opponent. Well, I'm sorry, but if you commit a foul and then you get hit with a foul, your foul is the offending foul, not the punch. And it drives me nuts when Mayweather fights. If I was training a fighter that was getting ready to fight Mayweather, I would tell him, when Mayweather does this shoulder roll, you hit him right here in the back. Because the minute I see the referee, I don't even care if it's, you know, if I see the referee on 3 fights earlier during the year, if I know he's going to be the referee for that fight, I'm already in his ear saying, hey, that's a foul. And when my fighter hits him in the back, don't penalize my fighter, penalize Mayweather. Because Mayweather's committing a foul and then getting hit. I think we need to weigh in on this and raise awareness on this issue, because it's a terrible thing for boxing when you're committing a foul and you get fouled and complain about it, and the referee says something to the other fighter, but not the person committing the first foul. So that's what I have for that. There is a little bit of news just out, I think today or maybe early yesterday. Pacquiao's got some tax problems in the Philippines. Apparently, the taxing authority in the Philippines says, hey, you made $100 million, and Pacquiao's saying, no, I only made $50 million, so they've seized his money, which is a terrible time right now for the people of the Philippines, because they just suffered a terrible typhoon, and I lived in Japan for almost 5 years. So I've been through a few of those, and they're just awesome acts of God, and it's nothing to be messed with. A typhoon. A little shout out to my Japanese friend, Minasan, konnichiwa. But that's all I have for you. Get you some news on that tax issue as soon as I can. That might put Mayweather Pacquiao in jeopardy if Pacquiao's in jail for tax evasion. So we'll see what happens there. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody, and we'll see you soon.